Hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
All right, real quick, before anything, is your name pronounced sjaem, sjaem, s? I have no
So,
idea how it's pronounced.
so for me, I usually just pronounce like yam, but
Yam, yam.
basically
Okay,
everybody says SJM, like everyone.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so it
But it's
doesn't
it's
really matter. It's
yam.
just
It's yam. That's good to
you can
know.
go by SJM. It might be easier.
No, it's good to know that it's yam, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Alrighty. So this game, it was certainly one that I was really excited for. I mean, both of us were 3-0 going into it, right? So
yeah.
somebody had to come out of this undefeated, and then somebody had to come out of this with the win streak ended. So kind of a
Yes.
lot here.
Unfortunately, it was me who got the win
Unfortunately
streak
for
ended.
you, it was you. I mean, I feel like that scale shot definitely mattered. I mean, you missed probably like the biggest big prediction that you got right, and
Yeah,
that
didn't really get that much plays right. Of course, like since we're doing this today after, like have the
right,
chance to watch the replay back.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shocking game by me.
Hey, no worries.
Definitely think
I mean,
he
we
played
all
really
have
well
our
as well.
we all have our off days. So, do you want to walk me through your team a little bit? Kind of let me know what kind of the thought process behind one of the sets were, what your kind of general strategy going into this was.
Yeah, I'll just pull up the team. So yeah, first off, just pretty standard webs room set. Of
Right,
course, in hindsight, I don't really think I should have brought it since I didn't end up even getting up webs.
right. And actually,
Um,
that
sorry?
that was something. If you look at my Hisuian Samurai set, I brought a copycat on that. So my plan
Oh,
was actually anticipating you bringing Rubambi leading with webs, and my plan was to click copycat on the webs.
oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because I didn't
Yeah.
bring any
No.
removal either.
Yeah, yeah. So I think, I mean, you do have the Corviknight, but it just kind of has a really bad matchup into my team. I mean,
Yeah,
Aptos kind of blows it up. Chi-Yu just destroys it. So yeah, the copycat Hisuian Samurott was my main plan. But then I saw you led with the Ogrepon, and I was a little sad.
yeah. And that ogre pawn, I do kind of regret leading it, but I was expecting for maybe to Chiyu to come out at first for
Right.
the Ribombi lead. But I don't.
I
I
mean, that
think
makes sense.
it was definitely would have been more useful if I saved it for later on in the game.
Yeah. And
Uh,
oh, Ogrepon, it gets stuff like spikes, I think. It gets a little bit of
yeah,
like encore. You brought like an SD set, I see.
yeah. I
I
just
do.
brought SD and
That looks pretty good into my
Apex.
team, though. I mean, I feel like my team is kind of slow, so I definitely understand that.
Yeah. And then yeah, for the rest, like guard jump was just max attack, loaded dice,
Right.
and that did actually have a pretty good matchup. But yeah, wasn't really
Yeah,
able
and I mean,
to
I was
get
pretty
anything
scared of
done.
that because you got the 6-0 sweep with loaded dice Garchomp that 1 week.
Oh yeah, and week two, yeah,
That was something that kind of scared me.
yeah. Of course, like the switch in the Iron Valley and Thomas Gale felt really good since
Right.
I was
Yeah.
basically forced out, and then tried to predict you switching out twice and then missing skill shield and sometimes after was a bit
Yeah, that
unfortunate.
was that was really unfortunate for you. I mean, I do feel like you really played around the Iron Valiant well. I mean, I was really expecting. You were forcing it out really nicely with the Galarian Slow King. You were predicting me switching out, clicking Chili Reception a lot. So
Yeah, I think Slowking was in that was mainly for the Iron Valley, and don't think it really had a good matchup
right,
otherwise.
but I mean,
But
I
yeah,
feel
it
like
was
you played with the Slow King around the Iron Valiant well because obviously I could have stayed in, like clicked Swords Dance, clicked Knockoff, but I didn't want to do that because I was kind of expecting you to go for the kills, like with Sludge Bomb stuff like that. But no,
yeah,
you really read me nicely with the Galarian Slow King. Just clicking
yeah, it
Reception.
did help me gain a bit of momentum here and there,
Yeah.
and also like for the Iron Valiant, so I had the Roselli Berry on Hoopa,
Right. Well, because
but I forgot
for a
about
fairy
the defense
attack
drop. Yeah, but I forgot about the defense drop from um,
from
what's it called,
hyperspace.
hyperspace. Yeah, so I couldn't live it because I could live a full like a max attack, a spirit break even after one spike.
Like you were calking that,
Yeah,
and then
so
But then you
I saw
forgot
the
you got
defense drop, and
the
I was like,
defense drop with
but of course, like
hyperspace.
by that point, like the game was already over, so it didn't really matter that much.
Right. I mean, could have saved a little bit of differential maybe, but
Yeah, it could have been
I mean, it
3-0 instead of
was
4.
definitely I get the Roselli berry because I was expecting Scarf kind of, so that's mainly why I switched or I went in hype with what's it called Valiant because I thought you were locked
Yeah.
into hyperspace, but obviously you weren't, and if you had lived it, a psychic would have killed. But
Yeah. Yeah, my Hoopa set was a bit reliant on me actually getting up the web, but since it didn't
right,
happen, I
yeah.
couldn't really do what I wanted it to.
But no, I mean, Roselli berry is good, and I mean, a lot of the time, Iron Valiant kind of just foregoes running what's it called Spirit Break and just runs Moonblast with a mixed set or just goes special because I mean
Yeah.
Moonblast is a much better attack than Spirit Break, and with Hoopa on Bounds like really good special defense,
Yeah, it's a lot
we kind
better,
of
especially defensive.
that would just kind of eat a Moonblast. But I did I did opt for like the full physical on Iron Valiant because
Yeah, I thought
the
physical
team
would
is
go.
a little more specially bulky than physically bulky.
Yeah, and I think you also have really strong other special attackers like Chew and
Right,
Gold
yeah.
Angle, so
Chew,
you
Gold,
don't necessarily
Zapdos.
have to run a special.
Right, yeah. I mean, let's see. And then you had the Melodic too. That was
Oh yeah, got a pretty important crit, like the third or fourth turn, I
yes.
think.
You did get the crit with the Scald on the Chiyu. So I don't want to say that makes up for the what's it called scale shot miss because I feel like scale shot miss was more important than the crit. But I mean, I think it might have gotten my Chiyu out of put my Chiyu into 2-hit KO range, not 3-hit KO, so maybe it
Yeah, well, if I wouldn't have crit on the first Scald, I would have clicked Haze on the second.
gotcha. Right.
But then still, like you probably would have killed and still be alive with Chew. So
Right.
I don't know, it would have definitely put me in a worse situation.
But no, yeah, definitely Melodic was an interesting one because I had somebody who was helping me like prepare for this game and he was kind of thinking you would do like a Flame Orb Marble Scale and like go for a defensive Melodic. Then he started suggesting like Dragon Dance sets with Facade, and I was like, okay, you're a little crazy here. Like,
Yeah, no, I
Scald,
need
it
my
clicks
Melodic
recover.
to just do
Melodic doesn't
basically
Dragon
thank
Dance.
you. Yeah,
But I mean, Melodic is a really nice defensive piece that I'm honestly pretty happy came back with the DLC. I mean, just having
I'm actually really surprised like how much it tanks.
yeah, like and it's got a lot of good utility stuff. Like it has Recover, Mirror Coat, Haze, stuff like that.
You're getting flip turn as well.
Right now it has Flip Turn for momentum. It's like kind of almost like or not almost kind of like what's it called Alomomola in a way. You know, Alomomola is a little more suited to like supporting the team, I guess, with like wish passing and stuff like that. But Melodic is also pretty cool. And I mean, it's got
Yeah, actually. Oh,
a
sorry.
really nice defensive profile.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to get Alomomola at first when we
Yeah,
were drafting, but it got picked up before me.
yeah,
But yeah, still really happy with Melodic. Oh, it's a bit more. I think it's a bit like 4 points more or something.
yeah. How much? Let's see. Alomomola was like 6 points or something like that. And I personally think that was crazy. I feel like it should have been more. Aloe is really good in draft with just being really bulky, regenerator, wish, like scald, flip turn. It's so good.
Yeah.
So I think that was Zelfie that got Alomomola. So that was
Mhm.
something that I think should have been a little more points, and I definitely would have considered picking up.
Yeah, they've been going crazy as well. They've got like 3-6-0 so far.
Yeah, 3-6-0s undefeated, and I have to go up against Zelfie week 6. So
Yeah, I think I faced them in week 8 or 9. I'm not sure.
yeah. So I think both of us have to go up against the current villain of the Teal division.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm facing some strong teams like in the next 2 weeks as well.
Yeah,
So
every week so far, up until this week, every single person I've gone up against has not lost. Like in week 1, my week 2 opponent won their week 1 game. My week 3 opponent won their first 2 games, and then there was you who won your first 3 games. Like every single person I've gone up against has been undefeated so far.
I mean, you've still ended all of our win streaks, so.
I guess so, yeah. Maybe I guess that's just what I do. No, but
Yeah,
have anything else to say about your team?
no, not really. I've been
Any
like
questions
one of the
about my
main
team, I guess?
reasons I was wanted to bring Ribombi since like I haven't bought it at all yet.
Yeah,
And when drafting, I was like, oh, I definitely want to try out Sticky Webs.
right. And I mean,
I
I was
it's
looking
not really a playstyle that I've used much, so I'm not really used to it. So I don't really know how to play it correctly.
sticky webs, yeah. I mean, Rabambi probably is the best sticky webber, so for you to want
Yeah,
to do webs, Rabambi definitely is the best way to do that.
yeah, and it pairs up really well with Hoopa as well.
Yeah, Hoopa with webs is really scary.
Hmm.
It's got just
Yeah, but
offensive stats.
so yeah, I'm gonna try to make it work. But I think like
Right.
some of my matchups next week also have like Defiant Mons, which is Ogre Pawn and Annihilate and stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, I have noticed, like, I was looking at your first 3 weeks, and you brought mostly all the same stuff. I think
yeah,
you've used 8 of your Pokemon so far. Or I guess now that you have Rabambi, you've used 9 of your roster, but
yeah. Also, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I haven't used Garbink yet,
yeah.
and I haven't used Typhlosion yet, but I only recently picked it up.
Yeah, I was actually honestly expecting Typhlosion this week. I thought like a Scarfed Typhlosion set looked good into me, and I thought you'd bring it as like a spin blocker for webs.
Yeah, I had that originally. I actually didn't think it matched up all that well
Yeah.
because I felt like if Trina comes, it's probably gonna be Terrifier anyway.
Right, yeah. I mean, you're
So
Terrifier, Serena.
and like also against Chiyu and Isukin Samurott, it was just a bit.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to go for like a Goldberry set first, but I didn't really think I could. Like, I didn't have that much offensive pressure. But yeah, it would have been nice for a spin block, but yeah, I didn't even get up webs in the end, so it wouldn't have really been that useful this game.
Right. But I mean, if you did get up webs, I would have also had webs. So
Yeah.
wouldn't have really mattered too much.
And I wouldn't have, and you would actually have removal as well, and I wouldn't have.
So I mean, I guess not playing the webs kind of worked out in your favor.
Yeah, at first I had like a Ribombee set, or like a more of a standard Hisuian Samurai lead with Sash. I was trying Rocky Helmet, so let's say
Ah, yeah.
you just go for like a Seasoned Edge and then into Aqua Jet. You would already, you couldn't have gotten off the Aqua Jet because you've already taken the recoil damage.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
which would have broken the Sash.
That's definitely, yeah, that's kind of the standard way to beat Hisuian Samurai. Like, just the Rocky Helmet lead, you hit the Samurai, get it down to Sash, and then it dies to Helmet. And it can
Yeah, but I thought
spikes up.
would have been a bit too niche, and if something else leads, it's not that useful. I'd rather just have the Sash.
Right, and I mean, I haven't led Hisuian Samurai at all until this week, I think.
I think I've led Ogre Bomb for every game it's come. I don't know if it came 3 or 4 games, but I think I've led it almost every time.
I mean, it is a good lead, especially Cornerstone because it's got sturdy.
Yeah.
And if you don't have removal on your team and like some hazards are gonna go up, you may as well get like the use out of the sturdy by leading it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, was there anything on my team that you had questions about? Anything that kind of
Let me just
explained?
bring it up. Well, I didn't expect Scarf Zapdos. I don't know exactly what it was for.
Yeah, I just like to bring something with Choice Scarf every week.
Yeah, I feel
just for that speed control, and I felt like usually something like Chi-Yu is good as a Scarfer, but I liked the Nasty Plot set this week, and then Goldingo I liked the defensive set, so I kind of just decided to go with Zapdos because it is something kind of different. Like, not a lot of people would think of Scarf Zapdos, I feel like. So I just thought that would be something interesting. I mean, I think, let's see, your Garchomp, and I wouldn't have outsped the Garchomp, I think. Yeah,
Plus
I had,
one? No,
I had
no.
319 speed, your Garchomp ended up at 322. So the EVing you did was good, but
Yeah, I think I EV'd a bit above, like, use speed creeping. What was it? Like Typhlosion and stuff.
gotcha. And I mean that's what I was doing with Zapdos. I mean I was speed creeping Typhlosion, so really good reading my prep on you.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that was kind of the Zapdos idea. Then I just had the U-turn and the Volt Switch. I wanted the U-turn for a Scarfoopa, just because I
Yeah.
would get blown up.
Yeah, the Hoopa gets blown up by you. And that's, well, the main downsides.
Right, yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I think we've kind of covered everything.
I think so as
Definitely,
well, yeah.
you've been doing really well so far, and I mean, you're pretty new to draft, right?
Yeah, this is, I guess it's my third league. I've only done one full league, while it's still ongoing, and I had a second league, but I dropped it in week 4, so this is technically my third league.
Gotcha. Because yeah, this is my second ever league, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. And actually, one of your leagues I know is the JJDL,
Yeah.
because I got a friend that's in that one. It's Shattered Backboards. His name's also.
Oh yeah, I've played him,
But
yeah.
you played him, I think, like week 3 or 4. You brought
Yeah, week 2.
you brought like
Yeah,
a
I bought
mirror
the
Palafin against him, and,
Palafin,
like,
yeah.
completely destroyed him. So I was kind of worried going into this, thinking like, oh man, this guy knows what he's doing. He's good. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, I remember one video that I watched sometime where someone used Mirror Herb versus Reverum, and it just came up to me. I felt like, oh, I might as well just try it.
I mean, it worked out really
And
well.
yeah, it worked out really well.
You go the mirror herb with the Palafin, then you clicked Encore, and that was just perfect counterplay. So
Which, yeah, haven't been able
back
to
to you.
recreate anything of that sort yet. Just
Yeah.
basically been doing more standard sets.
Right. Well, if you do want to try out some Heat, draft is definitely the format to do it in.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, good luck going forward. You've been doing
Yeah, you
well
too.
so far. Pretty sure I'm going to be seeing you in the playoffs.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, good luck with your future weeks.
Yes, same to you.
Alrighty. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.